This episode is brought to you by Vonage. Your business needs more than an 800 number. With Vonage Voice API, you can provide the call experience your customers expect and get the data your team needs. From call analytics and virtual assistants to automatic speech recognition and text-to-speech in multiple languages, your customer service team can help more people in more places. And with in-app voice, your customers can easily contact you the moment they have a question. Take your calls to the next level with Vonage Voice API. Learn more at Vonage.com.
Only with Verizon Mobile for Microsoft Teams, your existing Verizon number is now the one number you need for effortless mobile collaboration across all your devices. Your number integrates all your mobile calls with Microsoft Teams. Your number lets you easily turn a call into a video collaboration. Your number moves your calls seamlessly across devices. Only on the network businesses rely on. See the difference Verizon Mobile for Microsoft Teams can make for your team. It's your business. It's your Verizon.
This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 938, 5 Tips for Preparing Your Business for Sale, by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com. And I'm Dan, I am your host here, and welcome back. I'm with you every single day reading posts from some of the very best business and entrepreneurship blogs anywhere. And so without any more from me, let's get into today's post and start optimizing your life. 5 Tips for Preparing Your Business for Sale, by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com. Being a business owner is a lifelong dream for many people. However, despite the blood, sweat, and tears of finally making this dream come true, there will inevitably come a day when it comes time to sell your business. Perhaps a market opportunity comes along that is simply too good to pass up, or you simply no longer have the time to run a business effectively. Whatever the case, whether you are looking into how to sell a franchise or a business you have started from scratch, the following breakdown will give you everything you need to know to prepare your business for sale. 1. Get the financials in order. Many business owners use their business as a means of funding their lifestyle. They simply pay their bills when they come due and keep the leftover to pay themselves. While this process may work for an owner who is deeply embedded in the machinations of the business, a much more organized approach is necessary to appeal to outside entities. Buyers will be looking for some key financial statements when assessing your business. As such, the owner must accurately put together the following financial documents: tax returns for the previous 3 years, balance sheets and income statements for the previous 3 years, statement of discretionary income and cash flow for the previous 3 years. This is a particularly important document as most buyers' primary concern is a business's ability to create cash. Financial trends and ratios, aging reports for accounts payable and accounts receivable, and an inventory report with valuation of capital assets. 2. Receive a professional valuation. It can be extremely difficult to quantify the value of a business for the original owner. After all, the business represents all of your hopes and dreams, risk, innovation, and hard work. There is no way that these things can ever be represented by a price tag. Nonetheless, these factors will not resonate with prospective buyers in the same way they do the original owner. Buyers are going to be strictly interested in your business's ability to generate profit. To arrive at a reasonable figure for what your business is worth, it is beneficial to work with a professional consultant. In addition to factoring in the aforementioned financial documents, some factors that will be included in a professional valuation include analysis of the business's management, capital structure, future earnings prospects, and the market value of the company's assets. By having an objective third-party professional perform a valuation, you give yourself the best chance of listing your business at a reasonable price and not seeing it sit on the market for years without generating interest. 3. Work with a business broker. When seeking help for how to value a business, you are likely to stumble upon a professional known as a business broker. While many business brokers are experts in business valuation, they can do far more for you during the selling process than arriving at a reasonable figure. Business brokers are professionals in the buying and selling of businesses. They are extremely useful in particular for small business owners who are navigating a business sale for the first time. Some of the services performed by a business broker include negotiation. Similar to a real estate agent, a business broker is trained to interact with buyers, sell them on all of the benefits of your business, and negotiate the most favorable price for the seller. Clerical services. Selling a business involves a mountain of paperwork. Some common forms needed may include a letter of intent, purchase agreement, and buyer's due diligence. A business broker knows which documents are needed and why, submitting all of the necessary paperwork for the seller to ensure a smooth transaction. And regulatory services. Unlike many forms of real estate transactions, a business sale involves the transfer of licenses and permits. A business broker helps both the buyer and seller understand if all regulatory requirements are met to help avoid any fines during the selling process. 4. Develop a succession plan. One of the most valuable assets to your company is its professionals. Buyers will be far more interested in inheriting an experienced team than they will be in jumping in blindfolded. To make your business more attractive, have a clearly defined succession plan in place. Communicate with your employees about the imminent ownership change and let them know as soon as possible what their continuing status will be. Identify your top professionals and recruit them to stay on with the company even after you leave. Develop a leadership and management structure that will make the transition to the new owner as smooth as possible. And 5. Have a reasonable timeline. Finally, it is important to give yourself time when selling your business. You cannot list your business today and expect to receive a fair price tomorrow. The COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the need for taking time during the selling process, as many owners forced into selling their business due to financial concerns took pennies on the dollar for what they could have gotten under normal circumstances. In most cases, it will take at least 3 years before a business changes hands. And listing your business for sale doesn't mean that you are all done. Buyers will continue to assess your business while it is listed, so it is critical that you maintain airtight operations and demonstrate ongoing profitability while it's on the market. 5 important considerations when preparing your business for sale. Moving on from business can be a difficult process, both emotionally and in terms of work required. And while the selling a business checklist can seem never-ending, organizing the finances, receiving a professional valuation, working with a business broker, developing a succession plan, and having a reasonable timeline are 5 of the most effective steps you can take when preparing your business for sale. You just listened to the post titled 5 Tips for Preparing Your Business for Sale by Michael Levitt of breakfastleadership.com.
This episode is brought to you by Circle. Circle is building a digital dollar that brings the power of the internet to money. It's where crypto meets stability, where local businesses meet global customers, and the US dollar meets USDC. Visit circle.com/Spotify.
Scott for Scots here. Do you hear that? Bring the mic in close. That's not how the grass should sound. There's weeds everywhere in this lawn. It's time to take action with Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action. It gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and feeds your lawn so it keeps growing strong. Ah, much better.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed, or your money back.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
And thanks to Michael for another great article from his site, and this one about a topic that we haven't touched on before here on OSD. And a bit more about our author today. Michael Levitt is the founder and chief burnout officer of the Breakfast Leadership Network, a San Diego and Toronto-based burnout media firm. He's a certified NLP and CBT therapist. NLP, by the way, is neuro-linguistic programming, and CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy. And Michael is one of the world's leading authorities in burnout recovery and prevention. He's also a Fortune 500 consultant, #1 best-selling author, and the host of the Breakfast Leadership Show, which is a top 200 podcast on Apple Podcasts. He is a 2-time top 20 global thought leader on culture with Thinkers 360 and a former healthcare executive, CIO, and CFO, overseeing $2 billion budgets. So come visit him online. You can find him at breakfastleadership.com. And again, a big thank you to Michael for letting us share his work. And with that, we've reached the end of our episode today. Thanks so much for being here with me. And I hope to see you right back here again tomorrow, where I will have some more business wisdom for you, and that is where your optimal life awaits.